Looking for somewhere to copy trade that offers only the highest quality of certified traders vetted by a team committed to helping traders become successful? Diablo is that platform, offering rigorous risk management by setting maximum drawdowns for their platform's traders. As with real trading rooms, traders are followed by a person called risk managers during their incubation period, so there's no need to worry about what traders you follow on Diablo.io. So visit Diablo.io for more information on participating in their open beta.
This my two Satoshis, who need 2 cents when they can get double from stacking Toshis. Yeah,
it's your boy Crypto Blood. Welcome to another My Two Satoshis episode. This is crypto news related, and today we're looking at Solana. I always pronounce it wrong, but this blockchain is having even more issues, and it's come to a point, like literally, we have to make a decision on whether or not this is an actual scalable blockchain. There's a lot of VC money behind it, and I think that's why it's gotten as far as it has. If you didn't have this much easy, cheap money behind this blockchain, you wouldn't see it at its numbers where it is price-wise, market cap-wise. We wouldn't see the blockchain doing so well. They're just pumping it because other celebrities are pumping it, and it's a self-fulfilling prophecy, but we may be coming to an upper bound on the success of Solana, in my opinion. Today I'm going to talk about an exploit that happened through Wormhole. $325 million stolen. Now there's some good news that comes out of that. We'll talk about that toward the end of this video, but $325 million stolen from a ETH Solana bridge. And when is enough? You know, the blockchain was just down again a couple of days ago. This is almost a recurring thing. Every week there's something wrong with the Solana blockchain. So we're going to take a look at the second biggest heist in DeFi, and we'll look at, in addition to that, one legendary blockchain person predicting this would happen. I'll get into the details out of the Bitcoinist on that one. And lastly, we'll take a look at a very neat feature that you'll now have in Coinbase. I've talked about being able to pay your taxes in cryptos and how I thought that was the dumbest thing you could ever do. Well, this is the reverse, getting paid for your refunds in crypto. Now we're talking. This is what I like to hear. So this is available, or will be available, for US customers on Coinbase. You'll be able to receive your tax funds in crypto using TurboTax. And of course, we won't forget to look at that TA, that technical analysis on Bitcoin. There's some critical moves happening that you need to know about. All that coming up on today's episode of My Two Satoshis. Let's get it. But before we start, if you guys find these types of videos informative, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and click that bell to receive more videos like this. Before kicking this off, I do want to let you guys know bityard.com, the official crypto exchange for CBTV. You guys got to get over there because you can buy cryptos with 0 transaction fees with Transact. If you select like buying Bitcoin, you'll see the middle one, Transact, right there. You can buy 1 Bitcoin for the cost of 1 Bitcoin. There's no difference, no spread there. Get over there, bityard.com, and click the buy crypto menu item at the top there, and you can get in the game with 0 transaction fees. All right, so next, let's go over the technical analysis for Bitcoin. We know that Bitcoin pretty much determines the rest of the alt market, so that's why I pretty much focus on Bitcoin for the macro perspective on the crypto markets. So look where we are right now. I told my buddy Crypto and Culture, he was hoping that we would head higher. I told him, look man, we have to get back above that red trend line, which we were seeing a lot of resistance from, and I wasn't sure and didn't feel confident we would get back above that. So once we got to the secondary resistance point, which was the horizontal line at $39,000 Bitcoin, I had to make that the main reference to look for some price action. And sure enough, we did end up not making it above that line and took a deep dive over the last day or so. And so now, you know, we are probably heading, and I can draw a trend line in the downward position, but we're probably heading now downward, and we may bump up against this area right here, but we're probably heading back toward 34,000 or lower. So we'll just need to watch, or you should watch, the $37,000, $38,000 marker. If we see any price action above that, it may be a breakout to the upside, but until then, I'm still thinking we head lower, ladies and gentlemen. That's what my TA is showing me. But let's check out the first article that I want to go over with you guys. This Coinbase article about users being able to receive their tax funds or refunds in cryptos. I think this is an awesome idea. To the contrary of back in a couple years ago, Ohio started to allow people to pay their taxes in crypto. Listen, never pay your taxes in crypto. That is throwing good money after bad. You don't want to pay something in taxes where today you're paying, you know, let's say $30,000 in taxes in Bitcoin. But if you would have just held the Bitcoin and paid in fiat, you would win most likely going out 5-10 years. You don't want to look back and say, damn, I paid $300,000 in taxes if you don't replenish that crypto from which you paid your income taxes. It's just a bad move, in my opinion. It's almost like buying the pizza with Bitcoin. Not going to age very well. So this is great to see that Coinbase has teamed up with TurboTax to offer people the ability to receive their tax returns in their Coinbase account with no trading fees. That's the good part about that part, and I think you should definitely take advantage of that. TurboTax, as the article is talking about, allowing US filers to get their refunds directly in crypto as part of an arrangement with the cryptocurrency exchange Coinbase. And so there are two ways that you can receive your refunds. It can be directly in fiat on your Coinbase account, or it can be converted directly into some type of cryptocurrency, one of many that they offer. So that is the way to go, especially just having it go directly into cryptos, because then you don't have those trading fees. Right, this is why I say Bitcoin in its current state, from a technical standpoint, right, the blockchain and how slow and efficient it is not ready to be doing 3,000, 4,000 transactions a second like a Visa network or MasterCard network. So you have the issue with Bitcoin not being a currency from that standpoint, but also from a tax standpoint. Currently, it is not recognized the proper way for you to say, hey, I'm going to use Bitcoin to buy coffee, clothes, cars, or whatever it is. This is why I stay away from doing those types of activities, because it does rack up a lot of tax liability. So that's a pretty interesting take there on that situation. Let me know in the comments how you feel about that. Is that a good move? Will that help adoption? Will that increase the buying pressure for cryptos as we go into the tax season? Or will people need that money to just live? I mean, inflation is going crazy right now. People may not even have the appetite to buy crypto, and that may be something that doesn't allow crypto to boom. In addition to what I've been telling you guys, the overall thesis is that the Federal Reserve carries the fate of the direction of Bitcoin right now. So let's take a look at this main topic for tonight. Wormhole cryptocurrency platform hacked for $325 million after GitHub error. And the crazy thing about it is there was an update to fix this hole, and it was presented in a way that made it seem like it wasn't a major update, but maybe that's how the hacker knew that there was something fishy here. And so maybe they saw that potential upgrade to the repo and took advantage of the exploit, because that update, that patch, did not make it to the production application. This hack happened on the Solana side of the bridge between Ethereum and Solana. And hey, another black eye for Solana. How many more can they take before the actual price of this token really takes a beating and it starts to build on a self-fulfilling prophecy, a feedback loop, a negative feedback loop on this project, on this blockchain? We're currently seeing Solana down 9% today. At the time of this occurrence, which happened yesterday, Solana is down 1% right now, but at the time of this leak, Solana was only down like 4 or 5%, which was in line with the rest of the market. So finally, the market is starting to digest this. But interestingly enough, it's still above that $100 handle, which it was lower than that last week. So I don't know why there is a separation in reality here when it comes to Solana. I think it's simply because of the VC money. So much VC money is behind this project. So it will take a little bit time for the actual markets to realize, hey, Solana is not a scalable blockchain. It just simply isn't. It's centralized, but I wasn't too worried about the centralization part, because they had plans to be more decentralized. It is a process in many cases. It's not very hard for a fully decentralized blockchain to come out the gate and be successful nowadays. It has to start more centralized and over time evolve into a decentralized or distributed network. And this is a sad situation. We talked about this on BitBoy's show today. I don't know how much more it can take, how much more bad PR Solana can take before it really starts to impact the bag holders greatly. Because listen, Solana is still up heavily, big time, one of the biggest run-ups in the bull market. So it's not like it's really hurt that bad at this point. With how much bad technical hiccups they've had, you would think it would be lower than that. I would stay away from this token, just to be honest with you, until we see some technical upgrades and we see some sustained uptime with this coin. And what do you know? Vitalik Buterin predicted that this may be something that happens in the future, because he feels like cross-chain systems are prone to unknown attack vectors that no one can really fully prepare for or block. So he feels like cross-chain applications are not the way. They're always going to have issues with attacks. He feels like multi-chain networks are more along the lines of something that has a sustainable architecture in the blockchain business. And the reason he says this is because he says in case of a 51% attack, according to him, the network that hosts the native assets can be reverted, quote unquote, or some transactions could be censored. This included any second layer solutions. That's what he's talking about, multi-chains such as Optimism or Arbitrum. These and any other applications on Ethereum have guaranteed consistency while facing bad actors and security vulnerabilities. Buterin goes on to argue that bridges have fundamental security limits. So this is something that Vitalik Buterin has thought about and really telegraphed. But I guess the good news is the parent company of Wormhole actually replenished the ETH contract that lost nearly $325 million. They replenished it with 120,000 ETH. That is the company Jump Crypto. Jump Crypto came out and said they believe in a multi-chain future and that Wormhole crypto is essential infrastructure. And they go on to say that's why they replaced 120,000 K to make community members whole and support Wormhole now as it continues to develop. Wow, that's a big move by Jump Crypto to make that move. That's a lot of money. So they either borrowed it or had the liquidity available for this move. But really, you know, this doesn't fix the issue. The issue is Solana, in my opinion. This is something that's going to continue to happen. Maybe not Wormhole, but other projects. So just be careful out there. I really think that Solana has a long way down price wise, if you're just strictly talking price and speculation. I think in this bear market, of course, all altcoins will have to pull back with Bitcoin. Telos is bucking the trend right now, but if we continue lower, Telos is even going to have to head lower as well. But I think in relation to the moves down, Solana may have a bigger move down than other altcoins if we continue in this bear market. So keep that in mind. Let me know your thoughts about Solana. I'd love to hear how you feel about Solana in the comments below. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was kind of sold on Solana for a while there. A lot of the hype, and you know, they were having a big NFT boom. But as I stated on BitBoy's show, the big boys shine when you come up against adversity. EOS has had it, you know, with the bots, and it got through that. It's anti-fragile in my opinion, but we see that Solana isn't. Solana can't handle the prime time. It really can't. We'll see what happens. Let me know again in the comments below. What do you think about Solana and its Blackeye? Another gut punch, another hit to the face. I don't know what's going to happen with this coin. If you found this video informative, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Click that bell to receive more videos like this. I'm out of here. Holla! I ain't telling